Welcome back in. As we all know, a hot car can kill anyone, but especially a child when they're left alone in them. That's why we're on your side with Pearson from Baby Palooza, who shares some tips with us on how to prevent those deaths. Very important topic, especially during this time of year.
Yeah, and the main thing about this topic is a lot of times it happens by accident. And so if you do a couple of these things, hopefully you can prevent that. The first thing that we say is always put something that you need in the back seat so that you have to go in that back seat when you park. So your phone, your purse, something that you have to take into the office. And so put something in the back seat that you have to get. And also you can put something visual of the child's in the front seat. So like a teddy bear or a doll. So sometimes you can remember, oh, I have a child in the back seat. Because a lot of times what happens is that it's a child that somebody else is normally taking the child to daycare. And so the person that's not normally taking the child may have the child. And so this will help you as a reminder. The other thing to do is, especially when you park your car outside, is lock the car doors when you get out, because a lot of times children will play hide and seek and things like that, and they'll get inside of a car and can't get out, and you won't know they're in there. So make a practice of making sure everybody's out of the car and then lock the car doors. One other safety tip is, if you're around town, if you see something, say something. So if you pull up to a grocery store or someplace and you see a child inside a car by themselves, definitely monitor it, but also, call somebody if somebody doesn't come out. So especially if the car windows are up or things like that. Same thing with pets. And then for childcare, have an absent day plan, because this is what happens a lot of times. So have something on record with the daycare center that says, if my child doesn't show up, call XYZ. So that there's a safety plan, because a lot of times, when this happens, it's because somebody that doesn't normally take the child to daycare is taking the child that day, and they go through their normal routine and forget about the child. And then again, just have the habit, park, look, lock. So just kind of put that on a card somewhere, but make that a habit to always park, look, and lock your car. And those tips should really help these tragic accidents from happening.
Wow, very important information, and I think the most important one that I gained was, if you see something, say something. A lot of times we just say, oh, I'll mind my business, but definitely have to speak up when it comes to this and making sure our babies are safe. Thank you so much, Cece. We appreciate your information.
You're welcome.